What is going on, everyone? My name is Boyd, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology, the Titans action, spawning in the bottom of the map in the blue color, playing as Kronos. His name is ChronoJJ. Get it? ChronoJJ. He's so very close to just simply being Kronos, the embodiment of Kronos even. And he's picking the god Kronos. So, yes, his opponent today in the red color playing against Thor. His name is Shadowfaxx. The map is Mediterranean. And this is going to be a fun one. I know I talk a little bit of you know, how you going about this map, but Mediterranean in this matchup, we haven't seen it very much at all. And ChronoJJ is one of those hilarious, cheesy Atlantean players. And Shadowfaxx, well, let's just say Shadowfaxx is a little bit inexperienced with the Kronos matchup. He's been playing the game for a long time, but he spent a lot of that time playing on vanilla, and he's come up with a lot of really good ideas. And so far, getting up his second dock early has been one of his best ideas, and that's going to slow down his fishing ships just a small amount. And this is something that I think that Kronos players need to realize people are doing every single time right now against you. So the deconstruction doesn't do anything. Actually, I tell a lie. The deconstruction may do something because it's going to mean that this Ulfsark is not going to be able to scout, and we see the house going up as he's already causing a little bit of chaos to Shadowfaxx. We'll see if Shadowfaxx is smart enough to move this fishing ship over here. Nope. Feels bad. But he gets his second dock up. And the reason Shadowfaxx is doing this is so that he can get 3 docks up and defend against any sort of pressure. But the problem for Shadowfaxx right now is going to be he's not found any goat. And the oracles here are sitting in a beautiful location to prevent goat from coming into Shadowfaxx's main base here. So we'll see how that goes. Because he's going to run out of pigs. He's got some boar, but maybe Shadowfaxx has to take villagers off of wood or something, or he has to build a second ox cart. Obviously, he does have to build an ox cart at some point. And the big change here for 5.0 for Vubly Balance Patches, you don't really have to build an ox cart for your gold until the classical age. So you can get out a lot more resources, or not a lot more, it's a small amount, like 150-ish to 200 resources more than if you were to build that ox cart. Which matters a lot on this map because it means you get the dock up or an extra longbow or maybe pickaxe or something like that. There's the temple up, the dwarf coming over here to the gold mine, ox cart on the way as well. Oop, housed. And we'll see Shadowfaxx going up through Freya. ChronoJJ already advancing here through Prometheus, sending the temple forward. Wait, is this? I mean, obviously you're doing this. There's no surprises here as Kronos. But is this in range? Surely it's not. Surely ChronoJJ puts this out of range. We don't see any Hersa coming in. Potentially a third dock coming up for Shadowfaxx. I don't think this dock gets up though. Because ChronoJJ has gone for, is this the 6 villager advance time? Yeah, ChronoJJ has gone for faster than 4:30. We'll see if he can spot it going up or not. The dock's there, it is. And we'll see the Valor coming in. The Promethean should spot this Skraeling. There's the Valor. We see some Hersa coming in. The Ulfsark going to be making a break for it. Potentially going to... He could have thrown up wall segments and got this dock up if he really wanted it to. Let's just check out ChronoJJ's... I can't see it. That's sad. No. Oh well. I was going to say how long until the deconstruction's back up, but I assume it is back up. Now I've got some longboats here defending. The Barim's coming in. These oracles do have focus, so they're very, very fast at 4.8 speed. I have to be very careful. Ooh, what's this happen? Shadowfaxx's longbow just defying all sense of reason here. I think it's stuck in the dock right now. We see the Skrelling attempting to come back in to defend. The Dwarves getting pulled off of gold right now to fight back. Nice micro from ChronoJJ to save that Promethean. Now he can start going after the Dwarves. The Barim are here. He can very easily fight this, and this longboat is just so sad right now. Nice micro yet again from ChronoJJ. Shadowfaxx has to deal with these Prometheans over here going to town. The Oracles have all gotten picked off, but the Barims taking down the longboats of Shadowfaxx. It's looking like the Dwarves getting pushed back. There is still 242 gold left on the home gold line. I bet you Shadowfaxx wished at this point in the game that he saved his home gold mine. Look at that. Now the longboat can help defend over here as it's chilling inside of the dock. But the fishing ships are getting taken down. Shadowfaxx now sitting at 35 of 35 population here. The deconstruction coming down going to help this longboat, free this longboat actually. But the dock going down as well. We see the Hersa taking down some Promethean offspring here. But you're going to utilize those Barims to take this down. More Promethean. Oh, I don't know if this is more Promethean, but he does still have some Promethean here coming forward. Going to be taking down the Hersa and the other one. We're not seeing any attempt at anything. You see the Valkyrie hitting some raids here onto ChronoJJ, who's having to gather resources from the straggler trees. Does decide to turn around and fight this Valkyrie underneath town center fire here as we're seeing the longboats popping out. This dock needs to get taken down. It's not gone down just yet. We'll see potentially some raids here onto the fishing ships as ChronoJJ coming back in trying to take down these longboats. The Valkyrie has finally been picked off with a Murmillo coming out. We see some longhouses coming down for Shadowfaxx. The dock goes down and ChronoJJ wins the water in 7 minutes flat here. We'll see if ChronoJJ decides to keep building Barims. He really shouldn't, but he just needs to patrol around the sides of the water, prevent any more docks from coming back up, spam out fishing ship here. He's got 100 wood in the bank, so he can do so very, very easily. And now the problem for Shadowfaxx is going to be, what does he do? He's got an exposed gold mine here. He's got no wall segments up. He's going to be attempting to take down this temple. ChronoJJ's got his military barracks up. He's going to be teleporting back home and getting out the counter barracks, throwing up a manor, doing all of the things that he needs to be doing here. But needs to basically, what he should do, what ChronoJJ should be doing is attempting a time shift over here and then going for this location. Time shift these military barracks in to this location and then go for it. And then maybe send a villager forward and wall off this side of the map. Meanwhile, Shadowfaxx saving his 58 gold there in the home base. We see the Barim chilling on this side of the map. We've got Barim kind of everywhere at this point, not allowing any sneaky dock shenanigans from Shadowfaxx here. We see Shadowfaxx has to retreat back. The raiding cavalry coming around. We've got some military units getting built. A wall coming up as well for ChronoJJ. No Perth seen just yet. Still pumping out fishing ships, but only from one dock. Maybe more. There's some more fishing ships coming in. Do we see that? No. Yeah, he does have Perth seen, so he's got a lot of food income coming his way. And we're seeing a population for ChronoJJ at 70 population to Shadowfaxx's 47 population. Watchtowers coming up as well for ChronoJJ. But I think he's unaware of how strong the Kronos army is here, especially with all the bonus food you're going to be getting from the water, getting all those Murmillo out. Throw down a second military barracks even wouldn't be a bad idea, getting a second town center. You do not want to delay here though, because Shadowfaxx will catch up, basically. If he gets Scardy, it's going to be a different story. We see this gold mine is about to be expired. This town center is huge, though, because it's going to secure this gold mine for him at least a little bit. I mean, ChronoJJ can run around the long way, but this is going to help out quite a bit for Shadowfaxx. We see it's going down. Or coming up, I should say. No second town center for ChronoJJ as he's a little bit wary of being rushed here. Not having eyes on this town center is a little bit sad because he saw units running over here, so he should know that something should be over there. But I just think that ChronoJJ is not aware about how far ahead he is on the military. He's got 15 fishing ship now, nice and popped there. And we'll see if what he wants to do. Maybe goes for a fast mythic or semi-fast mythic, grabbing town centers, full pop mythic age, and tries to just put the pressure on then using Kronos' shifting sands, using Hecka Gigantes, or using Implode as an option to take down the Ragnarok or something like that. We'll see how he goes. We see the relic here. Ship of Fingernails not going to get grabbed. Monkey Head here also not going to get grabbed. We do see that ChronoJJ is going to go to the top side. But remember, if Shadowfaxx goes to this gold mine, has this town center, and you go around the back, Shadowfaxx can just move to the front here. Very, very easily. We see Chronolation. Jesus, ChronoJJ is playing this safe. He's playing this so ridiculously safe. Instead of Chronolations here, town center. Instead of Signal Fires. Was it Signal Fires? It's not Signal... It is. I thought it was Signal Flares. Anyways, instead of Signal Fires, town center here. Town center here. Get it all. We do see a mana coming up over on this location. And we'll see how he goes at this point. Village is now eating the boar here. And Shadowfaxx is getting away with murder, sitting at 74 population to ChronoJJ's 115 population. This army is really strong as well because there's very little Terma in it. And he has catapulties even to take down the raiding cavalry. Seeing more walls coming up for ChronoJJ. Just nice. Well, I mean, this probably works. I think ChronoJJ could take villages off wood at this point, get the town center, take villages off wood, build farms or something like that. And then rush Mythic Age and hit a Helios timing with Destroyers and Fire Siphon and Hecka Gigantes. And I'm not sure that there's much that Shadowfaxx can do against that because he's going to be so far behind. Maybe Frost will do something, but then after the Frost, you just Vortex out. Because it's a minute recharge, right? And Frost lasts almost a minute, so possibly that. And we do see a... Look at this ChronoJJ time shifting his watchtower onto this location. I think ChronoJJ thinks the only way he loses here is Ragnarok, but it's not true. Shadowfaxx, while he's behind, he's not that far behind. He's booming off 2 town centers. And he's going to get the 3rd town center fairly shortly here after clicking up through Skadi. And we'll see what he's going to be doing. Got the armory up. Almost going to be clicking up. He's probably going to go through Hyperion. I don't see Rhea as a god in this matchup. Maybe you can go Rhea simply just for the Helios timing. Get out a couple of behemoths before you go up. Then you have the behemoth, you have the Hecka Gigantes, and everything else. But Skadi, the god of choice, I think Hyperion just better so that you have an answer for the Frost Giants. And we still haven't seen. There's the advance. There's the resources to advance. And he is going through Hyperion, cancels the villager, making his way forward now. See this lion trying to make things a little bit difficult for ChronoJJ, but he will be able to get it up. There's no town centers in... Ooh. There are town centers in range of Waterfire. So ChronoJJ has the big advantage here, but he's deleted his Bareems. So he actually didn't realize. Maybe he's realized, maybe he hasn't. But Siege Juggernauts. Wait, what are they called? Siege Bareems. Sorry, not Juggernauts. Siege Bareems for ChronoJJ. Going to be very hard for Shadowfaxx to defend against. And maybe that's going to force Shadowfaxx to have to go tier here to get Yorman Elvers. We do see that the temple getting time shifted forward. And this town center is being denied here. There's a lot of throwing axemen, though, against majority Milo here. See more of these buildings coming up. There's the Skadi is hit, but Hyperion about to hit. And surely you cast Chaos straight away on this. And there's the upgrade. The Frost Giant is retreating away. Smart play from Shadowfaxx to move that one away from this location here. And he's not, and I think equally smart by ChronoJJ to not just use it immediately to try and hit everything. But Shadowfaxx is going to wait for the cooldown to go down. And it's looking like ChronoJJ throwing up a palace, securing this location. Winter Harvest coming through for Shadowfaxx. And it is looking as though Shadowfaxx is going to be going for what looks to be a Ragnarok. And the answer generally to Ragnarok for Kronos is buildings everywhere, lots of palace, and potentially if you can get up to the Mythic Age, get Fanatics out. Because Fanatics do really, really well against those Rag heroes. Starting to see some raids here. The Mythic Age almost about to hit. Do we see a market up just yet? We don't see the market up for Shadowfaxx here, I don't think. Another Valor coming in, or that's Chaos coming in, hits the Frost Giant. The Frost Giant's going to be chasing these units in. You see another Hillfort coming through for Shadowfaxx as this one's going down. I don't think we have another... It's only 2 charges of Deconstruct. Oh, nice job there by Shadowfaxx to run the medium throwing axeman into the army of ChronoJJ. And there's a Frost. There's a marker coming through for Shadowfaxx. We see the town center coming up for ChronoJJ. He's making destroyers. And the question here for ChronoJJ is going to be, can he defend against a Ragnarok? He's getting stone walls even. More military barracks coming down. There's the Balder. We've got no upgrades on the Masons or the Architects for ChronoJJ. He's building the town center. He's about to get it up. How are the armory upgrades for Shadowfaxx? Is it almost full copper? And he's sitting almost at full population as well, just trying to pump out villagers from this town center, get as many as he possibly can. Sitting at 63 villagers right now, so it's going to be a pretty big Ragnarok to be sure, but there are medium infantry here. And Promethean's getting caught there by the Frost Giant. This Frost Giant is still attacking red units. Nice play from ChronoJJ to help make that happen. And we're seeing more buildings coming up on this location. I would love to see like a ton of palaces here. Just throw down 3 palaces around this this town center to force Shadowfaxx to go elsewhere. And there is another problem here. All the villagers coming forward too early, getting a bunch of kills there, dropping back down to 63 here. It's up to 64 as he's still trying. 75% mythic age here. We see the gold mine just about to expire. This Murmillo is searching around for where the gold mines are. He's got Bareem here as well, so that's going to make it very difficult for Shadowfaxx to hit the timing. These units taking down a portable ram. We see the Frost Giants turning around, ready to start taking down some destroyers. And there's the mythic age from Shadowfaxx, jumping up to 250 population. ChronoJJ simply just going to be retreating. He's got the Bareem, though, to help take these down. The Bareem helps so much in order to kill off these units here. Turn around and fight this for sure. Wouldn't be a bad idea, sitting underneath the Bareem fire. Maybe he's waiting for a Chaos to maybe take down some of these myth units. Turning around, we see the Heroes of Ragnarok coming in, going to be taking on this fight, even with the Bareem here. This has got to be a pretty big mistake. Looks like the town center's going down. We see fortified town centers on its way for ChronoJJ, sitting still at nearly full population as this fight is going incredibly well for him. The Rag Heroes coming onto this location, they see the stone walls, and he's going to know that's 1200 HP there, but using the forest fire to open this location up to take down this town center. Really smart play here. No guard towers here for ChronoJJ. The army of Shadowfaxx looks like it has pushed through, but Shadowfaxx is down to 180 population. The town center will fall for ChronoJJ, but will he be able to defend against this? He's going for the main town center over here. ChronoJJ throwing up military buildings everywhere. Sits at 600 gold in the bank. And the question is, can you sneak gold mines over here as an answer for this? This is exactly what you need to do. He has snuck this gold mine, but this has been spotted already. Needs to sneak one of these ones now that the Rag Heroes have come through, but all these Rag Heroes look like they're coming in onto this location more. Watchtowers are up. ChronoJJ trying to build out as many units as he possibly can. Not building villages at this point, but he's at 26 civilian units here, so it doesn't matter at all, as he is just trying to get popped now. As the big problem for Shadowfaxx, or it was a big problem, looks like the Bareems were actually picked off somehow, for Shadowfaxx, is that the water is an issue. And we'll see what he does. I think, imagine if Shadowfaxx had snuck up a dock and then built out and then got naval locks abilities before clicking Ragnarok here. He could have taken this town center down for free, basically. Now we see villagers running over onto this gold mine. We see barracks everywhere. These Rag Heroes getting pushed back. Shadowfaxx at 145 or 140 population. Almost got the town center, going to be able to start building villages again. He is making some ox caravans here, but very little resources here. He is trying to make fire giants as well. He's got those queued up. These fire giants go down very fast. And now it's looking as though ChronoJJ has defended He needs to get his villagers back to work. These rag heroes in his base here doing their thing. We see some mana time shifting shenanigans to go over to these gold mines. ChronoJJ still with a lot of resources in the bank, but not spending them. Not making Arcus, which he probably should be making. And it's looking like maybe Shadowfaxx leaves these rag heroes in the corner of the map for a side build a little bit later. Wouldn't be a bad idea. We're seeing some shifting time shift shenanigans going on over here as the heroes of Ragnarok making their way over to this gold mine. More walls coming up. See some dwarves hitting this gold mine, but with no ox cart. There we go. Shadowfaxx sees that one there. And now we've got docks up for Shadowfaxx, making some longboats, going to attempt to start hitting ChronoJJ's fishing ships, but ChronoJJ spotting that. He's already building the Bareems out to defend. The rag hero is hitting this location, kill one citizen, but going to be retreating back as the palace is up. They will spot this hero citizen over here as well. As now ChronoJJ is sitting at 130 of 140 population. He's lost his mana somewhere, so he has to rebuild that one. ChronoJJ housed emote in the chat, right? We do see that this citizen is looking like it's going down slowly, but it will be able to survive as ChronoJJ's managed to stop that one there. We see another chaos onto this location, picking off one of those fire giants and one of those Jarls, two of those Jarls actually. Now that's going to trigger Shadowfaxx to make a push in onto this location here. We see some more longboats coming out. ChronoJJ very much out of position here with his units on this location, but he has secured this gold mine now. So now he's coming over, going to be trying to defend. He needs to think about a way to defend against this. Honestly, if ChronoJJ could get Mythic Age and utilize the Argus, this completely shuts down Balder. You don't go Helios in this position. You go... I don't know what this god is at all. Atlas. You go Atlas. Every single time. Got some Bareems out as well. There's some longboats here for Shadowfaxx. ChronoJJ trying to push back here. Fire Giant. Fire Giant does go down. Nice raids from Shadowfaxx, and we see some more Bareems getting built now by ChronoJJ as Shadowfaxx is back on the water. So this changes right now in this stage of the game because you can get... Arrowship cladding, you can get these Nereids. The Nereids are really strong against low numbers of units because they do so much bonus damage. They also pick off myth units really, really well as anti-myth units. Their special ability basically does half HP to the longboat. So you move in with it, you do the special ability, you wait for the special ability to come back up because it's got good speed to run away. We see Fire Giants getting picked off, and Shadowfaxx now at 90 of 145 population. We see some destroyers coming in onto this location as well. Honestly, probably better just to go Mythic Age instead of continuing to make these pushes happen, but or just go for gold mines instead of the town center. But there's really no way to defend against this. Beautiful raids here coming in. Look at this Nereid just going to town on these units here. This damage that it does. I think maybe the Nereid definitely wins this fight. So nice play. We do see a Drakar coming out though in order to try and deal with that. And Shadowfaxx at 40 villages now, so he's starting to get that economy rolling back again, but maybe it's too slow. Maybe it's too slow. We see some more buildings getting taken down. These Heroes of Ragnarok still in the back of ChronoJJ's base. It's going to be a brutal side build. If he builds up a hill fort, makes some portable rams to take down this hometown center, if he can ever afford to do it. ChronoJJ still trying to push in. He's got so much food in the bank now. If he has a market down, which he does have, he could sell that food, advance to the Mythic Age, and implode here would be disgusting because you just take down all of the units that Shadowfaxx has as well. Now he's going through this location. He's taking down the town center. So many Murmillo here. Very, very simple for ChronoJJ. He's going through Helios. I don't think this is going to be that bad either because he can just vortex over here and take this down. But the town center falls. ChronoJJ should move villagers forward to grab this town center for himself. That's going to cut the trade as well. The trade route for Shadowfaxx being very, very bad at this point. Villagers all falling as well as the hero Murmillo takes down the fire giant. And Shadowfaxx taps out. GG. Well played by ChronoJJ, showing off his Kronos here, winning the game, winning the series, and absolutely stunning Shadowfaxx here, who thought he could go in with the Thor, potentially expecting a Greek god from ChronoJJ, and the surprise Kronos comes in, completely dominates this this water build here from Shadowfaxx. Could not get out enough Hursa to defend against the Prometheans. The deconstruct too good, not able to get up the third dock, and ChronoJJ wins this one 2-1. Absolutely playing out of his mind in this series. Well played. I don't know what else to say. Shadowfaxx made a game of it, almost managed to come back with the Ragnarok, but ChronoJJ played too safe, was able to deflect the push, and then able to push back through with all of the fish eco he had and everything else. GG, well played. If you guys enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTubes, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next game.